You can find a complete list of ingredients for the homemade pizza in the description below. I like to begin with the rapid rise yeast. We'll cut that open, empty it into a glass bowl. To that, I'll add about a teaspoon of sugar. And then we'll want to add about a 1/4 cup of hot water. Now it doesn't need to be boiling, but you can make it about as hot as your faucet will go. Give that a little stir, and we'll cover that up and let it sit for about 10 minutes until the yeast begins to foam. To this, we'll add 1 cup of whole wheat flour and 1/2 cup of unbleached flour. Give that a good stir until everything is mixed well. And then we can add some more hot water. I like to begin by adding about a 1/4 cup, stirring, and then adding some more to get the dough to the proper consistency. Once our dough is thoroughly mixed, we'll lay that out on a cutting board or baking sheet and knead the dough. Doesn't have to be overly kneaded, just a few quick presses to make sure everything's good and combined till we get a nice solid ball of dough. And then we'll put that back in our glass bowl, cover, and let that sit for at least a ½ hour. This gives us time to chop up some vegetables to prepare for the topping. After our dough has sat and risen for about a ½ hour, we can spread it out on the baking sheet. Rather than toss the dough, I usually just throw it out on the cooking sheet and press outwards to form a circle, using the edge of my hand to smooth things out. Now we'll add about a ½ cup of marinara sauce. And then spread that out evenly over the crust using the back of a large spoon. You can add more sauce to your taste. Next, I like to add some leafy greens. In this case, I'm using some Swiss chard from my garden. I also add some bell peppers and some onions to this layer as well. Next, we'll throw on some shredded mozzarella cheese. I usually begin by using about a ½ cup. Once everything's covered, I'll add some more toppings. Some onions, some peppers, some olives, because my son loves them, mushrooms, and fresh sliced tomatoes. When your pizza is fully assembled, you can bake in an oven at 425 degrees for 13 minutes. Please subscribe to our channel for weekly vegetarian recipes and check out our other videos.